Hello, hello,
Hello, hello, hello, everyone!
I hate you all. Alright, today we're gonna be talking with the managers of the Mirage Island Milotics, Goldenrod Gengars, Treeckos again, and the Meteor Fall Miniors. Say hello, guys.
Hi.
Heyo.
So
hello, everyone.
Oh my god.
I'm not again.
Alright, so
Sorry.
the managers we have specifically are Decem, Chaitanya, Luckypiper again, and Attribute.
Alright, stop doing that shit.
What do you mean? Alright.
Don't keep throwing that again on.
Questions, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hurry up, bro.
Relax.
Hurry up,
Alright.
man.
Alright. We're getting the first question. First question is, how do you guys feel about your progress in this tournament so far? Anything good? Anything bad?
Good.
Good.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're last, so like bad.
First, good. Yes.
Alright, let's start with Decem. Get his answer.
You should. Sure.
Hey, Decem, buddy, you there? I don't think Decem's here.
This is our tier leader.
Tier leader, by the way. What is going on?
Yeah,
No.
cheerleader, bro.
And what did you ask?
Oh god.
Did
This
I not
question
just
sucks.
ask?
I was doing it. They just re-asked the question, okay?
Okay. The question is, how do you feel about your progress in this tournament so far? Anything good? Anything bad?
Doing good.
Alright.
Okay, he really just gave me a one-word answer in this
Oh.
interview.
Dude, he's telling you how it is. He told you it's good. He's in first
We're doing
place. It's
good.
good.
I mean, yeah, I guess he is in first place, so I guess he doesn't
So we're
really
doing
have
good.
anything to say.
Period.
Alright. Let's ask Chaitanya now. How do you feel?
He gone too.
He's lighting up, bro. He's trying his hardest to talk.
It's like,
No. Not Chait, bro. This is so bad.
That's our other tier leader, by the way.
no.
Yo, our cheerleader just dipped mid-interview.
He
Oh,
dipped.
God.
Come back.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. we
Yes,
can hear
sir.
you
Yeah,
guys.
now.
Well, I think we've done okay. We lost to those dog shit Milotic.
Bro.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
We choked the lead versus last week versus like the last place team. So yeah, like we've kind of fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But we'll step it up.
Alright. Piper, you can give your answer again if you wish.
I mean, I don't really need to, but we're gonna win.
Very nice. And Attribute, your answer?
I'm repping it up with Kevin Elf, tied with 7th place. But we'll bounce back. We're hopeful. Yeah. Anyways, that's my answer.
Excellent. Alright, next question. So Decem, we'll start with you. How has your team chat been? Without leaking anything, would you say your environment is healthy?
Yeah, it's just Eric's roasting me about my record a lot and us doing prep.
Damn. Gorex is a savage.
Wow.
He's like,
Alright, is that
I
it?
mean, best at is a tough pull, bro.
because like my record is like inverse of his, right?
Oh yeah, he deserves to talk shit. You taught him, and then he whooped your ass in records.
Yeah, but I think I like your team a lot. Dr. Renucleus is like the nicest person ever. The nicest person
actually-
ever.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And my team is pretty cool.
My man Chait out there with the birds.
Speaking of Chait, would you like to give your answer to that question?
Can you repeat it?
How's your team chat been? Without leaking anything, would you say your environment is healthy?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of quiet, but like people do what they should be doing for the most part. Zap's pretty useless, but like it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, shocker.
I agree 100%.
Oh no, not that.
Alright, attribute. What's your answer?
Aside from our waifu channel having an unholy amount of lines, it's doing well. It's doing well.
Yeah, that's just too funny.
Alright, that's pretty good, pretty good. So, next question for you all. We'll start with Luckypiper this time. Do you think you can make play? Okay, I'm not asking you this. Chaitanya,
Yeah,
you can answer
get
this
these
first.
boring ass questions out of here.
Do you think you can make playoffs, and why?
Yeah, I do obviously. Like that's because I believe in my team, even though they're dog shit. I still have to have faith.
Yeah, that's bro.
We'll get there. We're in. What are we in? We're tied for first, right? Or like we're in third, whatever.
Third, yeah.
Yeah, one more win and we look good. So hopefully we 8-0 Luckypiper's dog shit team.
Okay, buddy. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Alright, so I got one specific question for... Wait. No, I have to ask everyone else first. Attribute, did you answer how your team chat...
I'm pretty...
not your team chat.
Wait, yeah, I did.
Okay,
Wait, what?
Oh no, I messed up. Okay, hold on. Alright, I have this question specifically for Kite. Alright, so first thing I had, week 2, you used the most bizarre team I've ever seen in my life, which was the Heavy Duty Boots Slow Twins team. Can you give me an explanation? I know you explained it a little bit in your Player of the Week review, but can you explain it like a little bit more again, like a little more in depth?
Death Throner?
Yeah.
What? Bro, shut up.
I don't really know what there is to explain. I mean, like, everything was, if you watch that game versus Decem, like, everything did what it was supposed to. I got my pivots in, I teleported out, and Ushifu killed stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Sorry, Decem.
No problem.
Alright, got a question for Decem right now. How's it feel being in first place?
Feels good.
Don't get used to it.
I would assume so, like... I don't know what to say. I mean, it feels good because, like... They expect us to be, like... Okay, I guess. Oh, nice.
What did you say? You said you had no faith in your team?
No, I said nobody else did, dude. It's like, because it feels nice to be in first after all this, you know what I mean?
Neither did Decem, bro. When he woke up, he was like, what is this shit Paris drafted?
I tried hard to make fun. I mean, sometimes I like... Sometimes, get busy with other stuff. But, it was nice to be first.
Alright, that's pretty good. Got no bonus
Who do you guys play this week? Dustin?
My team. Mine.
Oh man, it's another week in first for the Milotics.
Alright. Got nothing for Attribute and Luckypiper this time around, so let's move on to the general questions. Let's see. Each of you, except for Luckypiper, talk about your individual team I may have did it wrong again. Talk about your team record.
Didn't we just do this?
Honestly, yeah, did we just do that?
Wait, did we?
Thought so. Same.
Alright, I guess if we all talked about it already, we can just skip that question. Alright, so let's start with Attribute. Which team do you think might be seeing you in the finals?
I answered this before in a previous interview, but it was either Bucks or Gengars. I'm still staying with that.
Oh, I thought that was Decem for a second. Whoops.
I hate you,
That is
dude.
offensive.
Dude, they sound similar.
Wait, no, we don't.
They literally do not.
I don't know. I just look at. All right, but yeah, good to hear. Chaitanya, what's your answer to that?
Dude, I don't care, dude. We're winning this tour.
All right, Decem, what's your answer?
What? What's the question?
Uh,
Oh,
which
the playoff thing.
no, which team do you think you might be seeing you in the finals?
Probably the Gengars or something like that. Probably. That's what I would think.
All right. All right. We'll start with Luckypiper again this time. What are your thoughts about how this MPL has been so far? Have the games been great, bad?
Yo! Good, bro?
Oh, what happened?
Decem's cat is wilding.
Oh my God. Okay. Did you guys get that question though?
Yeah. I mean, the games have been alright, I think. I don't know. Like, there were a lot that were just boring as shit to watch. But there's been a few good ones. The MPL as a whole has been kind of a mess. There's been like 4 people got banned already. Like, you know.
Yep. Alright, Chaitanya, what's your answer to that?
You do not want my opinion on these games.
No, we do, bro. No, we definitely want it.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Games are always fun. Just like the vibe on the games is always fun. Some of them have been bad. Some of them have been alright. But yeah, like that's every tour.
Yeah, that is true. Any specific games that stand out to you specifically?
Kaithe losing to Fellyburn, I think it was. That was sad because he played well and then he just had a brain fart. Yeah, that's the first one that comes to mind.
Yikes. Alright, attribute. Did I ask you this already, or?
Oh, but it's been okay. A few notable ones that I really like were Inca versus Surskit. That was very memorable.
Bro, leave Surskit alone.
That was sad.
That's 600% to 0.
Trichotomy versus Decem. Sorry, Decem, but
Oh
No,
my.
that was definitely memorable.
Alright. Anything else?
those are what came to mind first. I really don't remember at this moment.
I think like my favorite series to watch was Wonka versus Arifeed. That was pretty fun. I thought those games were pretty good.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Alright, Decem, you got any additions you want to make to that?
I don't remember it.
Wait, you don't remember any games?
Did Decem win last
Good
week?
question. I'm
Did,
really
right?
so bad, dude.
He won one game. I don't know which one it was, though.
He beat Ima in SM.
Oh, come on. Poor top, man.
It's crazy.
Attribute snaked that poor guy into having a worse record than he does.
It was all part of the plan.
He drafted him just for that. Fed him these shit teams. He's like, yeah, go, buddy.
Alright, next question. What would you say has been your favorite moment of MPO thus far?
I already gave mine, bro. It's you guys are up.
Oh yeah, let's start with attribute.
Inca versus Surskit. No, I'm just kidding.
That's so fucked up.
What was Piper's?
Mine was Doug's snaking my ass and then their team getting 7-1.
spamming Doctor whenever Caetano plays a game. Hyping him up. That's, I guess. I can't really think of one.
The most fun you have is hyping up your black-white player.
Yep.
Dude, his
Alright.
games have sucked.
Come on.
like, I'm not saying he's
Record.
bad. He's a good
Record.
player. His
Who won?
games just have been awful.
One.
What's his record? Doctor's record?
He's 3-0 or something.
He's
won?
2-1, I think. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Every game's been a luck fest.
I feel like black and white does that a lot though.
Nah. I mean, like, just mons.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that is fair. Any other favorite moments from the rest of you?
I think mine was DU Amphibians beating Lax. Especially because we thought, like, he started really nervously. And he played, like, the beginning pretty badly, but he brought it back pretty well. That was nice.
I think the other best moment is Decem going T-Tar on the Lopunny. Because the whole group chat was like, bro, go T-Tar. The group chat was like, he's not gonna go T-Tar. He's not gonna T-Tar.
Dude, I knew he was going T-Tar.
How do you even think?
I didn't.
I couldn't think of. I couldn't picture it.
That's the most
Yeah.
Decem player of all time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his attribute was like, there's no way he goes T-Tar, and that T-Tar came right in.
Oh man. Alright. Anything else?
No.
Alright, I guess we'll move on to the next question then. Which metagame has been the most fun for you guys to watch and to build? We'll start with Chaitanya.
Maybe SS, because I have to build the most there. So I've experienced like the entire building range, I guess. Watching it's probably been I don't know, maybe SS, maybe SM. SM's a little dry for me though, so maybe not. I don't know.
Alright, what about your favorite one to, like, build?
Probably SS because there's just a lot more unexplored stuff right now.
Luckypiper, you want to add in anything to that? Piper?
I said no.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's a low.
Alright, attribute, you want to add anything?
For you said what's the most enjoyable to watch and build?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. SM for both building and watching. There's like a lot of surprises that are capable that are happening in SM, and building is just as fun. So yeah.
Alright, pretty solid. I think I already asked Chaitanya, so Decem. Yeah.
Watch would be to build be Sword and Shield because Shield is like the meta's pretty fresh and everything. You would try it and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a double-edged sword because it's kind of confusing at the same time.
Alright. Alright, let me ask another interesting question. So Chaitanya, what was your reaction to everyone calling you and Wazap the toxic twins of Monotone?
Oh my god!
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Dude, what's he supposed to say? That's facts.
Nah, dude. That's an outdated idea. I'm a nice person. I can't say the same for Zap.
I find that hard to believe, but okay.
No.
All right, Luckypiper. I've heard from some people that apparently you snaked certain matchups.
I do.
That
What does that
that
mean?
was the.
Oh wait, was that Dugza or someone else?
That was
Oh,
Dark
that's-
Side.
What are you saying,
Like,
bro?
fine.
Come on. Who did you hear this from?
Bro, all I know is someone
Yeah,
on Treeckos
Doug-
was a snake.
Doug's no,
That's
Doug's
Dugza, dude.
yeah, Doug's a snake floss. He said meet him in SS1, and then Doug's in SS1 instead.
That was so mean. Why would you
I
do
like to
that?
shout out. I actually think the better snake was the Vodum Trichotomy one though, where Vodum PM'd him and was like, "Yo, Zerf snaking. Put yourself in Usum 2," and then Vodum was in Usum 1. That dude is such a rat.
Alright. Let's see, Decem. How...
Oh my god, I know what this is.
He's coming up with this one off the dome.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
dude.
Trying to think of something interesting. Yeah, no. How's your singing voice?
Excellent.
You're making him write his own singing.
I didn't even watch my own singing,
This is wrong.
but it's fun, you know.
Yep. Let's see. Attribute. Obviously, I have so many things to ask you, so I might as well ask you one of the many things I have stored up.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Alright, so what is your opinion on like Auras and like how and like the quote unquote fall of Auras? Because I've heard a lot of people are just disliking it a lot more.
This is boring. Okay.
This is pretty boring. I don't know why, but it just happened to be that way. Last year I thought I actually liked it, but now it's like my least favorite tier at the moment.
Telling you guys, it was Mega Meta Champ.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Because there used to be like a stay Auras movement, I know, which was pretty rampant in like a lot of the older heads, but like now it's just less and less rampant. I'm hearing more I hate Auras now, more than ever. So it's kind of interesting. Alright, let's move back to general questions again. As a manager, start with Decem. How do you feel about how you've done so far? Anything you feel like you can improve on?
The same thing as the first question. Is it?
What?
Good. He said good.
Good.
Wait,
Doing well.
wait,
That's
Keep up the good work, and we'll be.
This dude's like 1 in 3 getting bullied by his 3. Like he's 1 in 3 getting bullied by his 3K, and he's like, nope, nothing to improve on.
Oh my god. Okay, that was Sang's thing. I don't think we should have done that at all. But, like, I don't agree with it, but like, he's not a bad person. You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. People got a lot of shit for that. But yeah, that's it.
Alright, Piper, you want to answer this again?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could have played better in my first 2 series for sure. Even my other series, I could have played better for sure. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm active enough, and I could help more in SS. But I butt flossed over to do that, so I cannot be asked.
Alright. Chaitanya. Yeah, answer the question.
What was it? Sorry.
Alright, it was, as a manager, how do you feel you have done so far? Anything you feel like you could improve on?
I think I've been okay. Our SS matchups haven't been great, and there's been a lot of blame flying around court directed at me, but I don't know. Other than that, it's been alright.
Alright, solid. Next question. Who is...
I can like, ma'am. Wait.
What's up, Decem?
Cat's there, sorry. Oh.
Yes, Decem?
You know, treating
I
everyone.
want to ask something. Like, I didn't know this as a manager. Well, I was gonna say like, I was busy like I'm more busy like the past few weeks because I had like class and stuff. But like, I guess something to improve on for me would be like to be like more active because like, I mean, shit.
I don't know. I've heard you got a couple K lines of spamming please not.
Oh, no.
I have
That
18
sounds
KD, but, like sometimes
amazing.
I like lag behind on stuff. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's it.
So I guess you're trying to say like you could improve on like attendance more.
Man said attendance.
Yeah, I would call that out too. Attendance is the word there.
Oh my god. All right. Is that all you have to say, Decem?
Shit.
I mean, he stopped talking.
I think that's it.
All right. I guess we'll move on to the next question then. Who? All right. Let's start with Luckypiper. I'll ask you this again. Who has been your favorite player to watch that isn't on your team right now?
Zuko, Jiff. Like I said last time, I would have said Chait, but his games have been pretty one-sided beatdowns. I like watching him play, but the games haven't been that interesting. So, Zuko, Jiff, probably.
Yep. Decem, what's your answer?
Like, think,
Decem.
no, dude. I don't know. I've been paying attention to lots of other teams, but that'd be like the best top 3 slot. Like say the coup try. I am cursed in best out 3, dude. I hate that tier so much. I mean that slot.
Yikes.
I just play one slot from now on, probably.
Oh,
Yeah, the best out 3 games are pretty interesting to watch because they're like across 3 gens.
They started foddering Devin.
Yep.
That dude's not bad.
Nah, Devin's good.
All right. Chait, want to answer this?
On my team or like
Nah, other teams. Other teams, Tate.
I think Kaito's been cool to watch because he's kind of new. Wonka's been good. Zukishiki's always nice to watch. And I think Jeff's been really good so far. That's cool.
Interesting. All right. And lastly, we have Attribute. Who's your favorite player to watch that isn't on your team?
I have to say Winka because he could either be the best player on the site or just be absolutely terrible, and you'll never know which one's which day he plays. I have to go with them. They're, like you're always in for a surprise whenever he plays. They're incredible.
Yep. All right. All right. Gonna ask Chait another question real quick. Do you want to elaborate on why Phyton suddenly dropped from the team? He was doing
I have
okay
no
with
idea.
Torso
He doesn't
Pro,
know, bro.
so yeah. I was just asking what your thoughts were, if you had like anything to say about it.
It sucks, and I wish he told us directly he was quitting. He's like, that's okay. I get it. It's just a game. But I wish he told us, yeah.
All right. But yeah, another question I have is what was your reaction to the Alvarado versus Gorix game in League 2? I believe you're on the losing side for that.
Alvarado forfeited way too early. We talked about it. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Yeah, there are way too many like early forfeits in Monotype especially, but like in general Pokemon, you see it way too often. Like there was this World Cup game, I think it was Redemption, he forfeited at 6-6. So I mean, it happens too much.
All right. Yeah, I get that too. I believe Piper recalls when I forfeited way too early in my BLT match once.
I do.
Yep. Does happen a little bit too often, I agree.
Yeah, I just went and looked at Everard vs. Gorex. What the fuck, man?
All I know is that team didn't have a Galvantula on it, so that's all I'll say.
Didn't have a 7-code or Lush community, but like, I think you should have it on Bug.
I just don't see what's wrong with like playing till your Pokemon die.
Yeah.
You should play that for sure. Like people like, I don't know.
I mean, like, it could be argued I clicked X early versus Lycan, but I just knew I couldn't win, and I didn't want to sit there and, like, get tilted off of a game that I knew I couldn't win. I still had game 3 to go, so.
Yeah. Alright. Back to the general questions. Is managing hard? Do you sometimes find yourself struggling to help your team?
Someone go.
Chaitanya.
I'm just like really competitive, so like even if I wasn't managing, I'd probably obsess over like each slot the same way. Yeah. But I mean, if you do lose motivation, it can be hard. But like, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
Anything else you want to say, and just to like get your thoughts out?
Nah. Come back to me, maybe.
Alright, we'll move on to attribute then. So
What's the question again?
Is managing hard? Do you sometimes find yourself struggling to help your team?
Not necessarily. I personally always feel like I have an obligation to actually do something. So it's just me helping my team as a manager. It's just me having a title. So I don't really feel some type of way. I guess you're more obligated to help as a manager. But yeah, in the end though, it's kind of a whatever thing for me because I'll always try to help.
Alright, next, Decem. Is managing hard? Do you find yourself sometimes struggling to help your team?
It's like okay-ish hard. I don't think it's like particularly that bad, but like things like sometimes everyone loses kind of like behind and stuff like what I mentioned, but it's nice to have like your teammates pick you up. Like sometimes when I get tired, like Parasan will like help me out and be like, gotta keep going, you know what I mean? Or like my teammates would be like help out and stuff, which is really nice, I think. Like just have the support even when you're a manager, I guess. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, and last but not least, we have Piper once again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's been like hard. It feels pretty much the same as being a player. I've been having a lot of fun. I really like the team I drafted, so I don't know. It hasn't felt hard for me.
Alright. Question for you specifically, Piper. Have you found managing BLT harder or MPL harder? Because I've heard some people say that managing BLT is a little bit more difficult than MPL.
I think BLT was harder, yeah, because one, you don't know a lot of the pool. Like, I was drafting people who I didn't really know. I was like, oh, like, I want to get them some time. And, like, just no one talked. Someone had a mental breakdown in the middle of the tour. Like in MPL, I drafted like a few friends, a few people I've known, and then just good players, and like everyone's contributing. So I definitely think this has been like the less stressful and like more easy tour to manage, even if it's bigger.
Yeah, I can see that too. Alright, for everyone now, let's start with Chaitanya. Do you see any potential MVPs in this tournament at the moment?
I don't know. Yeah, I
Scared to
don't
say himself.
know.
I mean, he is.
Depends how teams. It depends how teams do. Tsukushiku's probably up there, but they're in last. I don't know. I really don't know.
All right. Attribute. Want to answer that?
I haven't really thought about it. I think it's too early to say because you could be in first, you could be doing all that, but like there's 3 weeks left, and everything just goes to shit. No answer.
I think Wonka is probably up there. Wanka.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty well in pretty much every tier he's been in, so that's pretty good. Piper, any additional things you want to say? Like, has your opinion changed since the last time I talked to you?
Nah, it's Zuku, Wonka, Chait. That's probably all. I mean, I personally think Floss, and like I think he's 3-1, but the amount of prep that dude does and the amount of like matchups he's gotten us, like he literally solos our SS slots. Okay, no, it's not fair. Boof him at a hell, but that dude's. I would put Floss in the running.
Does Wonka help? Like.
Yeah, I mean Wonka helps. He mostly does his own prep, but he'll throw some stuff in here and there, and especially in like the older gens. Like he doesn't really touch SS, but.
That's fair.
Yeah. Alright, lastly, Decem. Any potential MVPs you see?
That's like that's not on my team, or like in general.
Just in general.
Yeah, just in general.
I'm gonna think. I think on my team, yeah, letting Matthias have like potential. Matthias, I think, he should have been drafted like at least like last year or last year, because he's been like there for a long time. He's like, you know what I mean?
Okay, Decem, I mean no offense, but he asked for MVP and you gave him your O2 player.
I'm asking like if it's just us on my team or like.
I mean, it can be on any team. Just like who do you think is like the MVP of the
I'm
tour?
just asking like if I can put players or not. But, like, the 2 Floss. Probably if I could put in. He's like. When he started out, he was like a meme. You know what I mean? But now he's gone pretty far.
Who are you talking about?
You're putting that guy.
Oh, the goat.
The bug guy.
You think that's the MVP of the tour?
If I could put it.
Listen, trust me, I took the guy out the ladder. I know he's got potential, but I'm not calling him MVP or anything.
Who else? Let's see players. The French people, like you, Amphibian, I think. Good.
Dude, you know what MVP stands for?
Oh, shit.
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's talking about like underrated players or something.
No.
One and all. Okay. Like. I've been hearing
Just real quick, Decem, what's it stand for?
I
Bro, you can't answer.
I thought he was just like, I thought he was like misunderstanding something. I didn't know he didn't know what MVP meant. Jesus.
Oh dear.
But I've been hearing a lot of good things about Floss, so I'm gonna go with him.
Just say sell and pass your turn, bro.
He's easy. I mean, I like so too, but like.
Sal's bot is the MVP.
Yeah, sells bot.
Yep. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let me ask a more loaded question. So, since you guys are like
My God.
the managers,
Yeah, ask away, please.
since you guys are like the managers of the most prestigious monotype tournament, I might ask you some thoughts on like the current metagame for like a bunch of the different metagames. So, what would you?
Okay, this is not what I thought.
Yeah. So, what would you
That's not
guys
what I
say
thought.
is like the most problematic thing in SS? Now that
What'd you think, Piper?
Dude, I thought he was gonna ask something fun. I thought he was gonna ask some beef or some shit. I was like, oh shit, let's get. Dude, I thought there was gonna be some shit talk. I thought I was gonna ask something fun. Not what do you think's wrong with that?
Like, whoa.
I think it's a coin flip. That's what's wrong with it. I don't know.
Anything you guys say, Chai? I know you've been outspoken about a few of the things wrong with the tier, like a terrain extender, for example. But anything else you want to like talk about?
Nah, I think I was wrong about terrain extender. We haven't really seen it that much in MPL.
Yeah,
I think eventually, as the tier settles down, you'll see it more. But I like SS. I have since it's been released.
All right.
We just got too used to a really good tier in SM.
Yeah, really
Like,
balanced. Like,
people forget about the nature of the tier. It's like it's a little matchup based, but I think it's probably the second best tier in terms of matchups.
SS,
I don't
yeah,
know.
for sure.
I don't know, because like I personally think like most of the tiers are alright matchup based. Like you can win against most types, just people don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Anyone else got any thoughts about terrain extender or other things that are
Loaded,
Yo, boots are
it's fine for
broken.
now, terrain extender. Loaded, do not ban on it. I didn't like find it to be anything too like bad. It seems fine for now.
Who said boots?
Piper?
Oh, I said boots. That shit's broken.
Yeah, they were talking about doing something with it in OU.
What? They're actually thinking about banning boots.
I wouldn't be that shocked, dude. That is not.
I think they're just gonna discuss it, but I don't know. It's just, yeah, it can be really hard to make progress in that tier,
Yeah.
especially if they go about banning the offensive mons that they're talking about, like Magirna and Cinderace.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like-
gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
And
You're
like,
gonna
yeah,
You're gonna be
And, like-
teleporting every turn, and yeah, it's gonna be fucked.
Yum. Teleport Clefable. Bring it back. Alright, back to... Who is screaming?
I mean,
One of the children Chait is hanging out
are you,
with.
dude? Are you like outside, like in the playground, something like that?
He's in like a park,
oh,
yeah.
I'm walking, yeah.
Oh.
Sam, stop
bad.
screaming.
Oh my god, okay.
Damn, come on.
Hey.
What? Oh my god,
kidding.
I hate this so much. Alright. Back to general questions. Do you guys have any regrets about your draft right now? Like, do you like wish you got someone? Do you wish you could?
Yeah, fuck Chase Dukin.
This is for me, towards me, right?
What he said? Oh, what
Yeah,
actually
brother.
said?
I don't think did I actually say anything? I
Oh,
said
who
fuck
said
Chase
something?
Dukin.
Oh.
Nah, I mean I don't got anything really against him, but he was like, oh, I'll give him my best, and then he just fucking dipped after one loss. So I do wish I drafted someone else.
Let's see. Chait, you got any regrets? I doubt you have any because you're pretty confident in your lineup, but...
I mean, my best player disappeared on me, so...
Yeah, come on.
That's so.
Too soon, bro.
Yeah, but
I
like,
think-
Yeah, that's
assuming
Yeah,
you
I
didn't...
think I could have drafted better. I got everyone I wanted. Like, everyone I picked up was like a name I was considering in a plan, but I could have probably been a little thorough with that. Yeah, other than, I mean, whatever, it's done. But yeah, if I could take something back, I wouldn't have retained Fate. And
Alright, let's see, attribute. You got any regrets?
No, I don't.
I don't lie.
Well, I'm not even gonna ask Decem because I already know he doesn't have regrets. So,
Decem regrets teaming up with Parasong. What the fuck?
He didn't draft him though.
I mean,
So.
he didn't draft. Was like I regret doing like I regret like not drafting, but like the rest I like my team.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Alright. Lastly, how did Urshifu Rapid Strike affect your Sword and Shield prep? I'm not gonna bother asking Piper.
That mono shit.
What was the most annoying thing that
First.
forced you to consider?
Go first. Wait, it's like and it was here. I had like it was pretty centralizing in team building. Like I had like prep for like soaking and like shift rapid strike bullshit. Like every single game, like fuck the Maroons and like you know. I'm like glad it's gone because like it's super like tough to prep for and like facing the game.
Alright. Anything about you with you, Chait?
Yeah, it was just like prepping for it was just like basically took out anything that was weak to Shifu out of it. Just you didn't want to bring Bug because just go play best rush set. There was some bulk up stuff going around. Just way too much.
Yeah. Attribute, you got anything to add?
I don't touch SS. I can't answer this.
Alright. Piper, I'll ask you again, but you don't have to answer.
I mean, yeah, I don't prep assess a lot, but I really didn't like Urshifu. I thought Fire was good even when it was allowed, and once it got banned, I just thought Fire got a lot better. And I don't know, I'm glad it's gone. I didn't really like it.
Alright, good to hear. Alright, so we're nearing the end of the interview, but I still got quite a few questions to ask. So
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go. Roll them up.
Alright.
I'm trying to be here all day.
My phone's at 6%.
Oh
so-
my god.
Hey, that's enough for like 10 more questions. Hurry up now.
Oh my god. Okay, let's see.
I won't dip, it's just a warning.
Okay, Chaitanya. Last question for Chaitanya. How did you feel when your new rookie and Do Amphibian did in his first competitive match? Were you impressed or concerned?
What?
Didn't I
Fucking
call
hate
this
them.
like one of my favorite moments?
Yeah.
Of MPL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That answered it, I think.
Yeah, I guess you're like proud of him.
Yeah, he played that pretty well. Got over nerves quickly.
Oh yeah, actually, wasn't Do the person that brought the normal team with no P2 in his second game?
I don't think any normal team has used P2 so far.
Yeah, that's
Meta really brought one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he win?
Yeah, he won. I think it was versus Kev.
That doesn't count.
Ah,
I knew that was
shit.
coming.
so mean.
Come on.
No, I remember that game. That was versus Dragon, right? I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
losable.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just kind of wondering, like, why no P2? Were you behind that, or was that up to someone else to build?
I asked him what normal team he liked. And put those 6 out. I changed a couple of like EV spreads and the Heliolisk set, but other than that, like that was him. I don't think you need P2 for anything. There's no Dragonite that makes like the Dragon MU any tough, because Chansey just about walls everything.
That is true. It is pretty tanky on both sides.
And like flying basically doesn't exist. So
Alright. Pretty solid. Then I guess that's it for you, Chait. Now we're gonna move on to Attribute and asking his last few questions. First of all, you were talking about rebranding the Miniors in the first.
Oh no.
In the first.
Oh, he did.
in the first interview we talked about. But so far you're still in last place. I mean, 7th place. Not much further than last time. So, how's your rebranding going?
So
I
mean,
have a
man.
waifu channel now.
Did you see the Weeb channels, bro?
Yeah, bro.
That rebranding went
That's how
right well.
rebranding.
Ridley's
We
got
went
like
from
20k lines in waifu.
Oh my god.
We
They
went from having
rebranded just fine.
went from
Yo,
having
Ridley-
posters to
Rid-
waifu channels.
Ridley changed, man.
Yeah, bro.
That man's a lost cause.
Hey, that's my tutor you're talking about. Don't diss him.
Okay.
That
I-
dude is
Just
for
type
sure a lost
week
cause.
3. Week 3. I was checking up to see how he's doing on his team. It was like a Saturday. He didn't have one yet. And then right when he said, I don't have a team yet," I just see the waifu channel just turn white, and then he just starts he just starts rolling, bro.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, yeah, alright. I don't really care at this point.
Yo,
GG, bro.
I'm dead.
That's crazy. Actual question though. How do you feel about Maquis Fox and picking them up? What was your thought process behind picking them up after you got your new player? I do remember you saying you regretted not getting him, her, I don't even know, but you regretted not getting them during your first interview, so...
The
Yep.
proper
Furries are it's, bro.
Fraser, it's
That's a dude, bro. I don't care what you guys say. Don't cancel me. Alright, I mean, I had a pickup, and he was available, so I had to get him. We really liked him. He was already in our court. That's even more of a reason to get him. So, yeah.
that's less of a reason. It's already helping you.
Yeah, but you want to like get him on the squad, especially if you don't really need the extra player.
I'm kidding. Okay. That dude's come a long way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from 37 ladder alts.
4.
Yeah, good for him.
I get from.
Alright. Well, yeah, I guess that's it for attribute now, so thanks. Next we got Piper. I got a few more questions for you. So I heard that, well, not I heard, but your first logo got rejected. Do you have anything to say about, like, why it got
Yeah,
rejected?
bro. Fuck Monotype. They rejected Complex's tier list that I took effort into making him make. They rejected Crash's top 1 logo. Jace put it in his signature anyways, but I mean, what the fuck. But I swear, this whole community is real anti-weeb nowadays, and it's really oppressing us, losers, so... Yeah, it was unjustly denied, it should have been allowed. But it's alright, because we got a good one anyways.
Yeah, your current logo is still fine, but the other one was way too fire.
Exactly.
Alright. Last question for you, sir. Did you get a new player, or did you just lose random pizza?
Okay, alright, what happened?
Shouldn't you do like research before? starting
Yeah,
these
I mean,
interviews?
yeah, you definitely should
What-
know
what
if
a
I picked up an
pointless
extra
interview.
fucking player, dude.
Bro, I
But-
actually just don't
Come on.
remember.
So what happened is Omega saw the thing. Me, Wonka, and Omega all saw the logs at the same time, and Omega was like, "I definitely don't want someone like this in the tour," and I was like, "Yeah, like, can we remove them and get someone else?" And then after like an hour, after we like agreed dropping him, and Omega was like, "Yeah, you guys should be fine to get a pickup." After a few hours of Torkel and Chait arguing against it, we didn't get a pickup, so we just ended up, losing him. I feel kind of bad, but
Why would
mean-
you? I don't see why you guys would get a pickup if he's not one band. And you
Yeah,
guys just
I mean,
and he's available to play. So
I personally, well, that was the thing. Omega said he didn't want him in the tour. That's why I asked if we would get a player, because I was like, originally Omega said I don't want this person in our tour, and I was like, okay, if you're kicking him out, can I get a different player? I wasn't like, my intention wasn't to drop him for a new player until Omega said I don't want him in there, and I was like, oh, all right, let me try and let me get Kepra on the team since he's already in our cord. But I mean, yeah, I'm not. I think the decision was right of us not getting a player. Like objectively, that's why I didn't vote when it was like being put to. Because I was like, I'm definitely biased. Like, yeah, I want a player, but I don't really think. But he just, our whole team was real uncomfortable with him. I remember Metareal PM'd me like, he was like, "Can you drop him?" And I was like, "All right, bro, I got it. Like, let me just go and do this shit." So I mean, it's whatever.
All right, and that will be the final question I'll be asking you. I think I've covered everyone except for Decem. So
That's why you should pick the mono mains.
I mean, yeah, I picked mostly mono mains, but I like he was like real active in our tryout court, and he like played a couple good games. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give him a shot. But our team is mostly mono mains. I guess Boof's not a mono main, but he plays enough.
all right, let's see. Thank you, Luckypiper. Next we got Decem and his final questions. So, Decem. So many things to talk
Oh
about.
Jesus!
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh Christ!
Alright.
This don't sound good.
First thing, how? Wait, I just lost my train of thought. All right, hang on. I'm gonna have to come back to this, but
Oh my god, you just asked.
second
dude.
question. How?
Second question. Yep.
All right, how good? How have you felt about like working with Parrish so long? I think I asked it. I didn't get to ask you this before, so I just want to know.
I think you asked this like 7 times.
Oh,
Yeah, this was
That's
definitely
just
discussed.
me.
like specifically working with Parrish so long? I don't remember asking that.
He's a fine person. I feel good. He's a good person. Come on.
All I know is Decem benched his ass week 1, bro.
He was very busy that week.
He didn't even give him a
Hey,
chance.
He had medical stuff to go through. So,
You know when Parrish was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy myself," Decem was like sweating. He was like, "Fuck, now I got drafted." Real good.
Yeah, that's what Wonka was feeling too.
What the fuck up? Nah, yeah, I asked Anka because I told him I don't think we should buy me, and he was like, "Fuck that."
Nah, you should play.
All right. Next question, Decem.
a bit more.
Yes, there's more. All right, Decem. Next up, we have what are your current thoughts on well, actually, not your team banner, but just like I don't even know how to put this. Like, how do you feel about your team building so far? Like, I saw you bring like a bunch of like
Man.
teams on later.
What did that have to do with the banner?
We brought one, bro.
Nah, that's a
one.
bunch. Fuck you, scummy ass skull players.
That's cap. You brought a few.
Nah, yeah, there's no way a team with Decem only brought one.
What brought Stall?
Yeah, bro.
One stall team, dude.
I swear you brought two.
Multiple times, yeah.
I swear
We
you
brought one.
two.
I swear.
Like I remember
look?
specifically, Lay brought 2.
Oh, that guy
was the one stall team
definitely,
you brought, dude. That was the
that
one stall
dude-
team you brought.
definitely brought one. Oh my god.
You brought one, dude. I swear.
Was that against Salvat? That dude was so mad. That's so
Who?
fucked up.
Who is it?
He brought
against?
he brought it against Salvat, and he just looked so
Oh.
sad.
Salbat notoriously hates Stall, so it made it even more
He was
funny.
not happy to load into that game.
So we brought one stall team. What else?
Alright, aside from that, I can't even remember the question I was going to ask you before, so that really stinks.
Thank God.
But, relax, Piper.
Alright, you're gone.
Oh my god. I guess the last question for all of you would just be for your closing remarks, I guess. So, any of you guys got anything to say before we finish?
Yeah. Fuck Dugza, fuck Jay Stukin, fuck Gengars, I'm about to smash him. That's all.
Okay. Chait, anything last to say?
No. Piper's words.
You cut out.
Piper's words mean nothing. Yeah. That's...
Alright. Attribute, any last words?
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh no.
Oh, shut the fuck.
attribute so much. This is gonna be the last time I interview you. I promise.
More.
Why?
Damn.
All right.
Do have to be if you ever use out again, I'm just straight banning.
Use what?
Please not.
Please not as fire. Stop bitching.
Best emote.
That's by far the ever.
Oh, so Pharaoh nuts okay, right?
That's like second worst.
All right. Last but not least, Decem, you got any final words?
Please.
Goodbye, everyone.
Alright.
You just copy me.
I'm just copying
Yeah.
you.
What the fuck, man? Mini attribute over there.
I think Chait literally had his phone die. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
interview
He's out.
is now over.
It's still out. It's still online for him.
Thank you guys once again for coming out.
I am.
Oh, yeah?
I hate you all.
How's Piper, by the way?
Yo, come on, bro. What kind of snake?
Alright. Thank you everyone for watching this video for the entire hour that it's been. This was a really long one, but we got a lot of content out of it, and I'm proud of everyone for doing this. So, without further ado, like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. My name is Namernan, and I'm now signing off.